Hi everybody, my name's Charles. Welcome back to my channel, and as you can tell, I'm not feeling very well. So I wanted to give a quick update while I had the energy to walk around as to what I've been up to lately, why I haven't really been doing a lot lately as far as appearance goes, and why there's not really been any videos and things like that, and what's going on. So first and foremost, I'm on day 3 of COVID. I tested positive Wednesday morning when I first had some symptoms, and luckily for me, I have it relatively easy, at least so far, in that it's basically just been the equivalent of a bad cold. Obviously, I'm going on 3 days now, so it's not a typical cold like I normally have. I don't generally get sick, and when I do, I'm usually over it pretty quick. So for me, it's more of an annoyance that I'm on day 3 and I'm not feeling any better. It's just frustrating for somebody in my position like that. But I am still working and things like that. I feel that if I'm physically capable of doing my job, there's no reason not to. Why waste the time? I know a lot of people have said, you know, just take the free time off you're given, but no, that's just not how I do that thing. Now, if I worked in a physical labor job and having my energy drained as much as I do right now, then maybe that'd be a different story. But anyway, so I am on COVID. Now, that only started Wednesday, though, so it's not like I can blame that for the last 3, 4, or 5 weeks of absence. So, just a little bit of what I've been doing. The last week and a half, 2 weeks, I've been building this new front porch. You see I've got a ramp. Basically, it's going to be something I'm going to need at some point. And the old one is over there by my old shed. Tore it down, built this one up last weekend, I think. I put the deck on, and then I spent the last week putting the rest of the railings and stuff up. And I've got a video that I'm trying to edit together, but right now I just don't have it in me. So it'll be out at some point, and then everybody can tell me how I did it wrong. Besides that, I have been taking some time up to my boat on Lake Ontario to try to unwind and relax. Unfortunately, that has also turned into a project. Now I have a 28-foot sailboat. I keep wanting to do a video about it, but it's not a really great boat as far as like appearance goes. It's not like it's a really fancy one or anything like that. And, you know, it's missing some cushions and stuff like that. So I don't know how much call there is for anyone that wants to see it, but I guess if people want me to do a walk around and show what the boat looks like once I get it cleaned up before I sell it, I guess I can do that. But in the meantime, you can see I've got this motor right here. This is a Tohatsu 4-stroke 15 horse. I bought this last year to replace an outgoing Mercury, and unfortunately, the impeller is acting up, and more unfortunately, we can't get the lower unit off of this thing. I've got a couple things I want to try, but my brother was out last weekend with it, and it acted up a lot more than it normally does, so I bought a little 6-horse Evinrude to throw on it in the meantime just to make it work. Carted this thing home, so hopefully I have more time and stuff to do it, and then, of course, you know, 6. So got some tricks to try to get this thing off so I can get it fixed, but anyway, so that's been keeping me busy. I've been trying to relax up there, but you know, there's only so much you can do. But the other big question is, you know, about the Oxford house, the big project. And that one, it basically comes down to time and money. When I was on vacation, when I first got the house, it looked like everything was going to be fast and furious, right? Like I was there all the time. I was doing a lot of work. I had money saved up going into it, and I had time on vacation. But going back to work took the time out of my equation, and going back to bills took all the money. So that's basically been the hang up there, is just time and money. Now I do have some other things that I want to do. I have worked on a couple little things over there. I started scraping some paint on the front porch and realized that it wasn't going very well, so I've still got to work on that. Again, right now it's killing me to even just, you know, be up and about. It's just, I'm not used to being drained from a cold of all my energy, so it's taken some getting used to this thing. Not a fan, just putting that out there. Now, obviously, there's a couple of big things I'd need to get done over there. The roof, I still need to figure that out. We did get the deed in the mail the other day, so I got to start looking into, I'll probably have to start looking into loans, things like that. The GoFundMe is still active if anyone wants to share it around. We've raised a grand total of $0 so far, so obviously that's going well. I'm not the type of person that's going to go spamming forums with this and basically begging for it. So if you see the link and you want to share it, feel free. Nobody's under any obligation to do so. I will figure this out at some point, one way or another. But that's basically one of the big projects that I really want to get done before winter. In the more immediate future, there's the joists, the floor joists by the front door that I'd like to finish. I'm going to need some 2x12s and some stuff there, so we'll get into that. Basically reinforcing the floor joists in front of the front door by the stairway, just from everything that is kind of kind of soggy. So the other thing I need to do is I need to get the electric company out to disconnect the pole. Generally, your wire from the pole comes to your meter box, and then your line from your meter box goes into your breaker panel, your house, whatever. And that meter is what bridges that connection and makes everything live. But coming into the meter box, if there's no meter, is still generally live. And in this house, those meter boxes are downstairs, and all the wiring is still there. Now, I don't see any breaks in the wiring, so it looks like everything from the pole to the house is still potentially live. I need to get over there and test it with my tester to see if I actually have juice there again. I just haven't been there, and but I want to get a hold of them. I tried emailing their support department. I got nothing, so I got to call them and see if I can just verify that they can just cut it, turn it off, whatever they got to do. And then we'll work on installing a new breaker panel, new meter box, and all this fun stuff. I also need to worry about the whole lines, the gas lines. I don't want to dig where there's a gas line or run a ground rod through a water line or something like that. So saving for the roof is problem one, and then just reinforce the floor joists, and then trying to get electric in there. The electric is almost kind of a bigger problem, just because it would be nice to have the ability to do a lot of stuff, especially in days like today. It's 9 o'clock, it's dark out here. Well, in the house with no electricity, it's pitch black, you can't do anything. So electric would certainly help me do things in the off hours. Anyway, I'm rambled long enough, my voice is still going. So that's basically what I've been up to. So sorry for the lack of content. Not that there was a lot to start with, but yeah, just fighting through COVID now, and basically just been little things around here, like my little porch here at the house, and trying to relax in between work and things like that. It's just kind of kept me busy a little bit, but hopefully I'll have more soon. I also don't want to just upload content for the sake of it. I'd like to at least have some sort of content in it, instead of just me throwing up a video going, hey, I nailed a board together today. Are you proud of me? So anyway, thanks for watching. Everybody that's liked and subscribed all the videos and has stuck around and watched, I appreciate it. I'm sorry that I haven't done a lot more recently, but hopefully once I recover and get my strength back, maybe I can get around to doing more again. So take care. Thanks for watching, and stay safe.